Hello, my beautiful tarot tribe. Welcome to the channel, Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and today we are here to do your monthly reading for the month of October 2025. Might I say, this is one of my favorite times of the year when we move into the fall seasons, November, December, October, November, December, right? The weather starts to change for us here in Texas. The time also changes as well. And it's just a more slowed down pace of life. Okay, you get to really just kind of slow down a little bit for some of us. It's also my favorite time of the season, which is Halloween is coming up. And as you can see behind me, one of my favorite murals, the candy skulls. My candy skulls are here with me as well. I love these. I'm a collector, a little bit of them. So yeah, we have quite a change going on, and it's very appropriate for what I feel we will be expecting in our monthly readings. So let's tune into some of the astrologies. Let me share that with you. For the beginning of, I'm going to look at my notes here. For the beginning of October, we have Mars in Scorpio. And Mars in Scorpio is a little chaotic, right? It's, Mars is the god of war. There's been a lot of back and forth, tense energies. If you felt the tense energy, you're very much feeling this energy of Mars and Scorpio. Then on the 6th, we have Mercury moving into Scorpio, okay? And with Mercury moving into Scorpio, Mercury is all about merchants. We will see a change in finance. We will see a change in mercantilism. We could see, stock exchange changes, those types of energies, and they continue to be a little volatile with that Mars energy still there. But then on the 22nd, we move into the Sun in Scorpio, right? Here's the rebirth. Whatever was at the beginning of the month with that Scorpio energy, there was dark shadow energies, there was volatile energies, but now we're moving into the rebirth part as we get closer to the end of the month. I forgot to mention on the 6th of the month of October, Aries will have a full moon in Aries. Kind of adds to that little bit of volatile energy, but you may feel it more in your emotional sense, okay? Then we'll have the Venus on the 13th. Will be transitioning as well, and that's going to be very beautiful energy for peace, love, harmony, balancing, right? And then on the 22nd, we'll have Neptune retrograde in Pisces, which is it's also a lot more healing, love, balance, not just for you, but around the world in general. So we're gonna have trines, we're gonna have grand trines. I know a lot of you don't know all the astrological terminology there, so I'm not gonna get into that. But if you're interested, please check out your astrology. I always, I think astrology and tarot card reading are beautiful, beautiful complementary energies to understand what is happening in your life. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoy this beautiful reading. I always want to say welcome to our newcomers and welcome to any cross watchers. I do personal readings. Please hit me up. My email is in the description box below. Very, very reasonable prices. Also, we're going to get back to our Q&As that we're going to be having on Wednesday or Thursday this month. Also, I want to ask if you have the hype button. Please, if you cannot donate to the channel, please hit that hype button and use your points to get this video out into the algorithm of YouTube. Very, very much appreciated. So there you have it. Let's get started with your monthly reading. Hello, my beautiful tarot tribe. We are going to get started with the monthly reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have 3 decks here that we will be using for our time together. We are going to activate the reading with an oracle from the deck of Stacy DeMarco, the Halloween Oracle. Been spot on for all 11 readings. Then we will pull a Celtic cross with the Jack-o'-lantern tarot, and we will clarify with tarot familiar. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy around my beautiful Aquarius for the month of October 2025? What's the energy we want to use for enlightenment and clarity as they move through this month? Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. Last go around and we'll have a card. Here we go for Aquarius, please. Goodness. Yep. It's this one, not those. All right, your card is Skull of Light, Illumination. Okay, Skull of Light. Let's see what the book has to say about this. Skull of Light card, page 56. We can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of brilliant illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. Very interesting. No more hiding for you, my Aquarius. Those days are gone. All right. We're coming into your beautiful period of healing for humanity. All right, let's get your Celtic cross, angel, spirits, and guides. What's the energy surrounding my Aquarius? Okay, crossing this energy, please. Crossing this energy. Okay, there's 2 there. I'm not going to take them. All right, crossing this heart of the spread energy, please. What do we have crossing this? What do we have in the foundation for Aquarius, please? The recent past. Crowning energies. Immediate future. How my Aquarius see themselves. Environment, please. Hopes and fears. And possible outcome, please. All right, at the bottom of the deck in the hidden energies, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. Interesting. Followed by the Page of Cups. What do I see? You're absolutely leaving something behind with the Eight of Cups. Leaving it behind. Saying goodbye. Moving out from the darkness into the light with the card of illumination. And it seems that through this movement, you realized with the King of Wands what it is you actually want. Either you have taken some advice with the Hierophant energy, or you're moving into very committed energy. Okay? So very interesting. In the heart of your spread, we have the Eight of Wands. This is communication. This is quite a bit of communication. For some of you, this could also be traveling or moving. Crossing this energy, we have the King of Swords. Yeah, you are very specific or strategic in the moving or the communication. So why this communication? It was very, very important for sure. In the foundation or unconscious energy, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, putting that heart on the sleeve, diving into those romantic energies or the heart space energies for connection. In the recent past, we have the Six of Wands. A little bit of ego. Could be a little ego here in the past, but we will clarify. In the crowning energies, the Queen of Cups. Okay, I like this. The Knight of Cups is taking the cup to the Queen of Cups. And this is a very nurturing, loving, caring energy. This person can also be an empath or an intuitive as well. Could be yourself having those energies, but we'll chime in. We'll look. We have the Justice card. Libra energy as your immediate outcome. How my Aquarius see themselves? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yes, you are definitely tied to someone here. Very connected, very tied with someone here. All right. Very tied with someone. A very intense emotional connection. With the Star card in the environment, you are now seeing the healing, the movement, the purpose path, the blessings that are being given to you through some types of sources. I like that. In the hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Swords. The hope is that this is going to remain very authentic, very truthful, very honest, in a very honest approach to things. And the fear is that it won't. Okay. In your possible outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles. Something has left you feeling unstable, uncertain, or unsure. Okay, so let's dive in. What's going on here, my Aquarius? Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords. All right. We have the Three of Swords. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, lots of air energy. Lots of Aquarian energy as well. But what I see here is there was a very frank communication, okay? A very truthful, honest communication. No more secrets. right? No more secrets. I feel like the secret is out of the bag here. And, you know, truth, honesty, and enlightenment comes to pass. Even if it causes pain, it had to be spoken. But I feel like the delivery of this was so on point that it didn't cause the pain that you thought it may have caused, or you were feared it might have caused. You could also have discussed the fear of heartbreak, right? The fear of betrayal, the fear of being stabbed in the back. Whatever this was a very honest, truthful conversation, okay? And it reached the heart and the point that you were trying to convey. Yeah, and there we have the Empress and the Lovers. Look at that, beautiful energy. Empress is a mother. She's a creator. She gives birth. She gives new life. And we have the Lovers card. You got this twice already. So it's this. You may have received some advice or a discussion from an Empress energy. Okay, someone you see as a mother figure. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups in your unconscious energy and the foundation. The Knight of Cups, please. Last card for the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, and the Death card, Scorpio energies. My Aquarius, my goodness, you are really jaded, or were really jaded in the heart space energy due to someone's past actions, because I do feel though you wanted love and you wanted partnership, or you want love and you want partnership, there is a sense of avoidance here towards it with the Seven of Swords. But with time, the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, and with patience and the Death card here, this has transcended. You have evolved from that fear. So I feel like you've closed the door on that and you've opened up to something very new and beautiful. There it is again, the Two of Pentacles. You kind of go in, you go out, you go in, you go out. And that realization has come to pass. Let's clarify the Six of Wands in the recent past. Clarify the Six of Wands in the recent past, please. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. There's that communication again, that movement. The Justice card, Libra energy, and the Queen of Wands. So you had this conversation with the person who you see as a Queen of Wands, who's captivating, who's charismatic. You know, they really have your attention, this person. And I feel like this conversation with the Six of Wands was successful. With the Justice card, there is a sense of balance, a sense of equal give and take. There may have even been an opportunity to solidify legally their connection. Okay? Yep, there's that World card, closing one cycle and opening a new cycle. Beautiful energy. Whew. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups, please. clarify the Queen of Cups in the crowning energy, please, for Aquarius. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the crowning energy. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ten of Wands. Uh-oh. Okay. My Aquarius, you are back up in your headspace. Wow. And you're back up in your emotions. And you feel like whatever this conversation was, it may have just happened too spontaneously and move things forward to where now you're in a worried space with the Ten of Wands. You're burdened with what comes next. But don't worry about what comes next. Live with, in the energy now. Live in the present energies. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. There is no need to be overburdened or overwhelmed emotionally in regards to how things will move forward. All right, let's clarify the Justice card. Let's clarify the Justice card, Libra energy in the immediate future. Clarify the Justice cards. Equal give and take, equal reciprocity. Oh my gosh. Clarify the Justice card. Yeah, okay. Ooh, because so you go back and forth, Aquarius. You're giving me a headache. You're going back and forth. You want to do this. You want to move past this. And then you step 2 steps back after you make a move towards it. And you're like, wait a minute. Was that the right thing? Did I actually do the right thing? Did I say the right thing? With Justice card, we have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Knave of Wands. Lots of wands for my beautiful Aquarius. But I do definitely see a committed relationship here. Okay, especially with the Four of Wands and the Justice card. This could even speak of marriage. This could speak of moving in together. But this is a solidified relationship, and you are standing your ground with the Seven of Wands. And at some point, you actually do get excited about this moving forward, and you're going to start putting things into motion. You're going to get out of that headspace of, overthinking and actually start putting things into motion. And I feel like when you start putting things into motion, yeah, see, there's that passionate brand new beginning. And the Six of Cups with your soul partner, okay, with your soul partner. All right, let's clarify the Lovers for your, how you see yourself. Let's clarify the Lovers for how you see yourself. Clarify the Lovers, please. Last card, please, for the Lovers. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, your mental manipulation of yourself. But this is moving on to beautiful, calmer waters. You're creating your own challenges. So I would ask you to really step out of that headspace energy. Because I do feel like there's some over-processed thinking there in regards to the connection. Let's clarify the Star card for your environment, please. Clarify the Star card. Okay, last card. All right. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the World. My goodness, right? You've gone through this dark, toxic energy. You've pushed past it. You are on the right path now with the World card and the Ace of Pentacles. A big, beautiful, bold, new opportunity is shining through for you. And your purpose path, you're meant to be on this path at this time. With the World card, closing out a cycle, starting a brand new cycle. It's very beautiful energy. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like so many things are coming to pass that are very new for you, Aquarius. And you're closing out old cycles in the kind of simultaneous. So I feel like there's some simultaneous work happening here for you. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles and your possible outcome. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Two more for the Two of Pentacles, please. Darn it. Okay. All right. We have the Sun card. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Hangman. Yes. It's very possible here, Aquarius, you will get stuck in the details, okay? In the details. So I ask for you with the Sun card to illuminate, illuminate those things that bring you pause and deal with them accordingly so you can move forward. Because this is a beautiful connection. It's a beautiful connection that has a possibility of stalling due to your fears. Okay, so there you have it, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And please, if you have a hype button, if you scroll over where you have the like, the share, if you scroll over, there's a hype button there. Click on that hype button. Share your points with me to get this video out into the YouTube algorithm. It has been my pleasure, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.